As you may know, a typical home in the US consumes about 30 kilowatt hours a day, and the makeup of that consumption is roughly indicated by this pie chart. About half of a home's load or energy use is for heating and cooling the home. Another 12 or 13% is for cooking, washing, and drying. Water heat is another 12% approximately, and refrigeration is 5 or 6%. The remaining 20 to 25% is made up of miscellaneous consumption by branch circuits, such as lighting, outlets, and the small electronic devices connected to those circuits. So typically, when Lumin is installed in a home, it connects to the largest loads and you end up with 75 to 80% of the energy consumption under Lumin's governance. And that's a good thing. Let's go through a couple of scenarios now and see how Lumin affects an energy storage system when connected to your home. Let's assume for the first case that you have a big battery. Call it greater than 50 amp discharge capacity with, say, greater than 27 kilowatt hours in the tank. As you can see, even with a big battery, 27 kilowatt hours of discharge capacity versus 30 kilowatt hours of daily consumption can sometimes be limiting. It's important to have load governance and something that's on the watch, so to speak. Because what could happen if there's an outage while you're at work or you're away from home, you might return, and depending on what else is going on in your home's microgrid, whether the sun is shining or your solar panels are covered in snow, you could come home and find your battery is completely depleted if these loads were not under governance or under control. So what Lumin does is stand on watch. As soon as there's an outage, Lumin automatically detects it. It then brings the heavy loads under governance. It will shed these loads immediately, bring that outage under control, and then you can interactively pick and choose some of these loads to bring back online as needed, and as your battery charge allows. So what you end up with Lumin on the watch, is a battery system that is protected. It is protected in the event of an outage so that we don't deplete the battery prematurely. That is why installers all over the US, from California to the Caribbean and elsewhere, are recommending Lumin for large battery systems as the governor and protector of home energy storage systems.